Let's go live to Taree. Jim Callanan is on the ground for us. Jim, what's the latest in terms of the emergency response? What have you been witnessing?
Yeah, Kieran, we've set up at Mid Coast Council, which is now effectively the Operation Command Centre here, being run by the SES and then all the other emergency services flowing beneath that. You might just see over in the shot, we've got Polair refuelling. We know how many missions they've already been on in the last 24 hours, some 22 from 9 o'clock this morning. Well, they have continued. And you can see the tanker in the background. It's on hand to refuel all the aircraft that are in the region, which is up to around 8 or 9 at the moment. So Westpac Rescue Helicopter, RFS, Polair are all basing themselves here. And I will say they're also expecting now incoming support, that being in the shape of Black Hawk helicopters, much bigger, much more powerful than what we have, but of course so desperately needed here. So if that does happen, Kieran, it's going to get awfully loud here in a moment. But what we saw a little earlier today was some of the devastation as we headed into Taree. We simply couldn't get all the way. We're at South Taree, which was blocked off last night, of course, by that rising floodwaters there of the Manning that bursted banks in record measure. Effectively, Taree being an island, it's also trapped on the other side as well. The only way in or out is via aircraft or from the boats that can get in and out from the emergency services. But quite simply, what we saw on that trip in with the VRA rescue boat was devastation, floodwaters, mercifully, which had fallen, would you believe, by a metre or so from their peak last night. But given that the rain has continued to fall all night, most of today, and with more coming, it's hard to see that river receding in a hurry. Certainly, it's going to be sticking around for some time. That we could already see mass damage, of course, with the hotel just at the end of the main bridge into town. Sorry, there's another chopper just about to come in. But the word from here is pretty simple. The local member, Tanya Thompson, I caught up with her a moment ago. She was quite emotional off camera. This is very close to the bone. She was here in 2021 with those devastating floods in the region. Well, it's worse, and they need help. This was her thoughts and her declaration and her passionate cry out to those in administration levels well above her pay grade to make sure the resources are here for the people of Taree and the mid-north coast who are going to need it very soon.
There's people that are missing, people can't get in touch with their loved ones, telecommunications are down, the internets are down, no one can get in contact with anyone, which is really scary. We've got the second oldest demographic in New South Wales, we've got some really vulnerable people in our area that need help. I want the Prime Minister to step in, I want the Army here. We are going to need some real assistance. Let's get some Cat D operational funding here, get it here now, we need help.
The federal government very much on the attention with this crisis, I can tell you that for sure. We heard Christy McBain earlier, and there's the chopper landing at Taree Emergency HQ as Jim Callanan's been reporting there in the mid-north coast and the Hunter region. Jim knows well, he's born and bred in that part of the world.